Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know, Ernie, here a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been
The Hawks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
You know, for Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3. Now Kobe. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Kobe with the bucket. Kobe's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Los Angeles. Teague kicks to Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. To the paint. Millsap misses. We play just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Freak. D right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
All right.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Teague can't hit.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here's Freak. No good. Korver with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Teague, here we go. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks, Doris. The Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Horford against Hibbert. Cephalosha kicks to Korver. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but Ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
Well, to me it looked like, Greg, they were pretty evenly matched. And you look at how the game ended, I would say I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams.
Kept alive, Bryant uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Korver with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Horford, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. I'll take group substitution here for the Lakers. Smith checked in for Hibbert. Wright comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Williams. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Schroeder's checked in. And that is good. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. Freak dishes to Russell. Launches it. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. Kicks to Korver. To the wing right side. They set the screen. The three from Cephalosha. Here's Horford. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Splitter's checked in for Millsap. Nerebko comes in for Cephalosha. And Justin. The Hawks trail by 8. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Splitter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Teague. And it's Thabo Cephalosha. Splitter sets a screen. Pass to Schroeder. Launches a three. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Splitter misses. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Freak. That's good. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
T kicks to Splitter. Banked in off the glass.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Freak. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Russell against T.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Freak dishes to Randall. Here's Hibbert. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
That's his first personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. And the Lakers with some changes. Kobe comes in for Anderson, and it's Williams in for Russell. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Randall. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 14-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He had 30 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Really good example there of some fine. Interior passing before that basket.
To the paint. Outside for Korver. Outside Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Hibbert with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Some changes. And through one half, it hasn't.
Well, Roy, what's been...
Your Lakers, 40. The Hawks, 23.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Lewis Williams out there with Freak, and it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the Hawks trail by 17. Teague kicks to Millsap. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Teague. 6 on the shot clock. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now here's Freak. Teague covering. Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. Hibbert with the screen. Right wing. Randall kicks to Hibbert. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Freak missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Horford from 13. Shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Lakers, Freak. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
The Hawks making a switch here. Splitters checked in. The Lakers with the rebound. Williams passes to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. If you put one of these guys on the stripe, boy, you better just chalk up the points. These are the top free throw shooters since the All-Star break. 5th, Lewis Williams.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Hawks trail by 19. Outside Teague. The dish to Splitter. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Splitter's got his second bucket.
Well, Atlanta, since the All-Star break, you get a look at the numbers they've put up here. 3rd in scoring, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Randle on the assist by Freak. 6 points for Julius Randle.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Williams against Korver.
I just did video and it was pretty good. I also make good videos. If you get a chance, can you check out my videos and subscribe? Wink keep.
Fires it up. And the shot falls short this time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Freak. Shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one.
Atlanta timeout. All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Sure. can you subscribe to my channel too?
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Righties. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. They set the pick. Holiday goes in. It's tipped. Here is Russell. He's got 12. Shoots the three, and another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top. Just and we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Hawks trail by 21. On the court right now for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the three, the small forward. Now Williams. And here's Freak. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Freak. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Lakers.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. T kicks to Korver. Dishes it to Millsap. Cephalosha passes to Korver. He feeds it to T. Hits it from three-point range.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
The kick out to Williams. Feeds it to Freak. 4 on the clock. Outside Bryant. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. Cephalosha dishes to Horford. Got a hand on it. Freak with it. The feed to Hibbert. He kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kobe, the pass to Freak. On the wing, Williams. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. Pass to Freak. 16 feet away. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 21 points for Freak. The Hawks trail by 20. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Freak. Back to Bryant. Hibbert at the elbow. Down low. Freak. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Outside Korver. Picked by Horford. Now here's Korver. Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a stellar outing in this one for Teague. 9 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Randall. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. Korver kicks to Teague. Picked by Horford. Teague drives in. Millsap has the open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Good. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Cephalosha kicks to Korver. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. Moving it up. Jerebko dishes to Muscala. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Freak kicks to Young. To the wing right side. At the elbow, it's Freak. And Splitter pulls it down. Here's Schroeder. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
You're always going to have people who don't.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's what I've been saying for a long time.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Trevor Ariza.
Kevin, he went down a few weeks back, but the good news, the flip side of that coin, is that they're expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait is almost over. Finally, he's going to be able to lace him up again.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Freak, and it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint, and stolen by Hibbert. And Freak throws it down.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. To the inside, Bryant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lawson drives in. The feed now to Moniunas. The rebound by the Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here is Harden after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Howard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
Now, here is Lawson, following the miss by Freak. A shot by Harden, wide open. It's good from long range. Harden's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. Freak kicks to Hibbert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. That's 7 points for Freak.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Harden, that's good. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Freak. He had 25 points in the win against Atlanta. From the wing, and the jumper is good.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Rockets trail by 4. Lawson kicks to Motiejunas. Brewer wishes to Lawson. Three-pointer. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
That doesn't go either for Lawson. Los Angeles leading by 4. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Dwight Howard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and Brian Roberts subbed in for Corey Brewer. Kept alive. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Larkin. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Good substitution here. Motiejunas is checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for James Harden. Young's checked in for Brian Roberts. And it's Lawson in for Larkin. We've got Motiejunas. Young is out there with Lawson. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here is Lawson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Here's Freak. Ty Lawson making his last shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. The Lakers, number 1.
Kevin, all shooters need to have good legs. Part 2 of the season has given these guys fresh legs.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
Take a look at the performance in this one for Freak. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended with 25 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. That's good.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Here's Capella, and he slams it once.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Randall passes to Freak. Moniunas with the steal. Watson outside. He kicks it to Moniunas. Here's Capella, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. The Rockets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And they've made progress in that department from last season. Going into this one, guys, I mean, the numbers have improved.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Howard's checked in for Capella. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Kobe. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Lawson drives in, and Hibbert with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
LA's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. The drive by Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And so it's a...
Gentlemen, I'm here.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did. Before the break.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Freak, and it's Hibbert in at the center filling out the middle.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 32 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
And both free throws good from Freak. Rockets trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Harden, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here is Lawson. 6 points for him. The pass to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden missing again.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Again, the miss by Harden.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For the Rockets, Capella's checked in. Young is subbed in for James Harden. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Young in the corner. They need this. Another miss by Houston.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Good on the shot. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Lawson drives in. Howard up on top. Young against Russell. Pulls up. Another miss by Houston.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Lawson against Russell. Lawson outside. Screen by Howard. Lawson kicks to Capella. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Freak with it. Now Lawson defending. The dish now to Russell. Hibbert with the screen on Young. Russell passes to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Rockets call timeout. Start it.
You're horrible, Houston.
All right, Houston, coming on the court on your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up.
Houston making some changes. Brian Roberts. And so it's Houston with it. 17-point game. Modi Eunice and Howard the post pair. Brian Roberts out there with Lawson. And it's Harden in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Rockets shooting around 40% from the floor here. Lawson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Lawson kicks to Roberts from about 19 feet. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lakers leading by 13. Freak with it. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Hibbert with a screen on Harden. Again, the Lakers.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Hibbert against Howard. Now here's Monty Eunice. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. That's good. 16 points for James Harden.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And stolen by Howard. Lawson right side. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
There's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Freak's got 11 in the second half.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Again, Los Angeles.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Lawson dishes to Monty Eunice. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Russell. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Freak with it, working on Howard. Hibbert makes it off the glass. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Rockets call timeout.
Start it.
Get out of here, Houston!
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Russell kicks to Freak. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Howard. There's a good screen. Motiejunas has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. Shoots from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 33 points for Freak. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. On the wing, Brewer launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Freak with it, and it's Harden picking him up and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Brian Roberts subbed in for Corey Brewer.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
Big lucky win.
It was all skill, baby.
Well, of course it was. What was I thinking? Good seeing you, Freak.
All right, you too. Take care.
Yeah, say hello to the family for me.
All right, I will.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
Came through with some big buckets down the stretch, Shaq. 4 3-pointers all together for him. That's big. And the key for him offensively, he took great shots.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal. This
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
During the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't. I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guns, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense.